including the issue of Egypt. And
when you scroll, you see when.
Everybody here can agree on absolutely one thing, which is it is not
what they believe, which is the globe, or ask them to research Flat Earth.
This is a cry for help, please.
Spinning ball lie when there is no measurable curvature.
Flat Earth clown show is right.
This is part 2 of my review of how Flat Earther uses their favorite camera. I will go a little deeper into technology. Today we take a look at the Nikon P1000 again. I also watch videos like Ranty Flat Earth's that he uses to claiming that they prove that the Earth is flat, when in reality, he shows his camera's flaws and his own ignorance in using it. The P1000 does not have a 3000mm lens, it has a 539mm maximum focal length. Because the camera has an extremely small sensor, you get a crop factor on a conversion factor of 5.62. Thus 539 x 2.62 equals about 3000mm. A professional lens corresponding to the P1000 lens is a 600mm. One of these costs around $15,000. Has Nikon done wonders and built a camera for $1,000, which is as good as a lens that costs 15 times more? No, absolutely not. Good lenses consist of expensive components, top quality glass that has been ground to perfection. A converted value of 3000mm can in no way be compared to a 600mm lens on a camera with full-size sensor. An estimated 3000mm have been achieved by using an extremely small sensor. The size of the sensor has a very big impact on image quality. The lens has a small maximum aperture at longer focal lengths. In order to keep the image stable, you need fast shutter speeds. In case of slightly weaker light, one must then increase the light sensitivity, ISO, which generates noise, which deteriorates an already poor image quality a lot. Slow maximum aperture at longer focal lengths, which causes problems. The camera becomes slow to adjust for shifts in light. Sluggish low light AF. AF system can hunt focus at longer focal lengths, which especially when filming gives blurry pictures. Diffraction from slow lens, heat distortion, and small sensor leads to diffraction, noisy or mushy images. Tiny sensor struggles with low light/high ISO image quality. Lens dims quickly as you zoom. I could spend a lot of time on camera technology, but I will focusing on what is important to prove that Flat Earther is trying to use P1000 problems as proof of their theories.
You guessed it, the boat was indeed still there. You can clearly make out the top of the boat and an inferior mirage below it. Yes, the atmosphere is one of the main reasons why we cannot see for hundreds of miles at sea level.
I have worked as a photographer and filmmaker for 30 years. I also hold workshops and training for amateur photographers to professionals. To be honest, it is laughable to listen to flat earthers who believe they are proving that the earth is flat with the help of bad films and images and theories that they invented on their own. I have used P1000 and have analyzed videos and pictures taken with it. The sample image here is taken in full daylight and by a professional, and under the best conditions to give a maximum what the camera can handle. Also taken with tripod. You zoom in the image, it fails immediately. See, for example, the edge of the man's clothes. They become thorny. On a movie these disturbances would float around, just like Ratys' fake waves, which he claims are due to atmospheric phenomena, mirage, etc.
This photograph demonstrates proof that we cannot be on a sphere. Looming does not affect the horizon. It brings things back from behind the horizon, but we're talking about the horizon. So my question is simple. how is this possible on a sphere limited in size the way you tell us it is? And I'll make the assertion that this does not conform to a sphere, because the horizon is the limit of our vision, and thanks to the platforms at 9.4 miles away, we can show that we can see from 1 foot above water. We can see the horizon is not 1.2 miles away, as predicted by the geometric limitations and restrictions of a sphere Earth.
The latest film that Sleeping Warrior used as a proof for a flat Earth is also taken with the same camera. Some parts in low light and without tripod. I am a professional at handling significantly larger cameras than the P1000, and would never try to film handhold using the longer focal lengths of the camera. I have invited Flat Earther to attend a photo workshop with me in northern Norway. I cost everything and travel up to €500. Sleeping Warrior has declined no, Ranty has not responded. So Ranty, I have invited Flat Earther to attend a photo workshop with me in northern Norway. I pay everything and travel up to €500. Sleeping Warrior has declined no, Ranty has not responded. So Ranty, bring your P1000 and you can compare results with professional equipment. In addition, learn how to film and photograph. Ranty, those videos prove nothing but that you can't film and that you have a pretty bad camera. I linked the video with my offer to Flat Earthers about doing this kind of testing with real cameras and under controlled forms. And please Flat Earther, stop playing scientists by trying to analyze videos with poor quality. You only appear as clowns.